Hi, this is Father Columba. I wanted to tell you about something I'm hoping to do over the next little while, every now and again, to post on our YouTube channel a little something about the liturgy. Now, you may or may not know what even that word means, but as Catholics, it's probably one of the most important things we could ever do. The word liturgy comes from an old word which means kind of like a work on behalf of the people. Like if you worked for the city council, you would do a liturgy, you would do a work on behalf of the city or the people of the city. So it kind of then evolved in Christian usage to mean a work of God, or a work that God does that the people participate in. So a liturgy is something that it's actually God's work. So the most obvious one would be the Mass. But you also have the other sacraments like confession, or the liturgy of the hours, which is the prayer of the Psalms and the different prayers that are prayed throughout the day by priests, religious, and lots of lay people. So any of these things, when we do these things, we're actually entering into something that God is doing in the clearest way, more than anything else we could do. To do one of these things is actually, it's almost like entering into the throne room of heaven and participating with what God is doing there, and particularly participating in the worship of God that's happening there. So liturgy is really, really important, and it's also the most powerful thing we can participate in, especially the Mass. So if you want to know how to spend your time well, if you want to do something ridiculously powerful, take part in the liturgy. And not just take part in it, but actually you could be there and you could say the prayers and you can do all the rest of it. But unless you actually know how to get the most out of it, you won't get the fruit. And you won't be releasing the fruit and the power of God in the world like you could. Whereas when you know how to engage your heart and your mind, your understanding in it, the thing, it transforms it almost into this totally other thing, because of the grace and the power, the increased grace and power that can be released into your life to transform you into the person you want to be and God wants you to be, and to transform the world in the most incredible way. It's the most effective way you could invest your time or your life, is to participate worthily and in a way where you're doing what you know what you're doing. It's the best possible thing you could do. So anyway, I want to talk about this hopefully in slightly clearer ways than I'm doing right now. Maybe over the next while, every now and again. So if you just want to like and subscribe and follow us on YouTube here, and hopefully this can be helpful to you. God bless.